But one thing is for sure, it's going to be a victory for C4. Either a victory for Grand Casiya or Depot Football Club. The objective is to unify and of course get C4 under that unifying umbrella. And currently the boys that are currently in line up are all players from C4 of course. And they've been participating for C4 in the district tournament and also in the third division for C4. Who is winning it remains to be seen, and of course if the green light is given, we will definitely have the national anthem before the crucial and lively showdown. It's already interesting, and it is definitely interesting from the build-up to this game and to the commencement of this lively and entertaining showdown. It's currently the pre-match formalities, and the pre-match formalities will surely get us underway. The pre-match formalities currently underway, and if the green light is given, the national anthem will surely get us underway and will definitely get us into this crucial and lively showdown. And just as I said earlier, it's a grand and great final between Grand Casiya FC and Depot Football Club. Grand Casiya, the home side, under the guidance of Fabakary Keita and Osman Baji as head and assistant coaches, whilst Mustafa Kamara and Musa Jaju serves as the head coach. But currently Musa is the head coach in the absence of Mustafa Kamara as the team head coach. Central referee is Lamin Sanyang. Sang Mendy is the first assistant referee. Tombong Ture, Alaji S. Jallow, the fourth assistant referee, and Lending Kamara serves as the match commissioner of this lively and entertaining showdown. Grand Casiya, under the guidance of Fabakary Keita, has started this contest. We'll of course start this contest. And DJ, if you are set, let's have the national anthem, please. Can we all stand up? Can we all rise for the national anthem, please? DJ, are you set, please? National anthem, please. Football field. Fantastic turnout, shortly before the commencement of this lively and entertaining showdown. One thing is for sure, it's going to be a win, or it's going to be a victory for Grand Casiya or Depot. Who is winning, it remains to be seen, but the supporters of Grand Casiya will tell you we are going to defeat them by 3 goals to nil, while the supporters of Depot are very much optimistic that it's going to be a victory. And of course it's a clash between Grand Casiya, who only won a competition in the senior category in C4 once, while Depot FC won it thrice and also had the opportunity to win the league in Gunjuru once, won the knockout twice, and of course the Super Cup once. Any moment from now, Central Referee and his team will surely get us on the way, and will get us on the way from the C4 football field. Already we are entertained, and just look at the atmosphere at the C4 football field. Special thanks to C4 Sports Committee under the dynamic and able leadership of Mr. Hassan. Of course, the second edition of Hon.Dawda Jallow sponsored league final, and this is the second league final between Grand Casiya on Depot Football Club. The atmosphere is just electric at this Depot Football Field. We are definitely entertained before the commencement of this lively and entertaining showdown. Any moment from now, Central Referee and his panel of referees will surely get us underway. And it's going to be the class in the boys in white, blue and white against the boys dressed in red and blue colors. And of course, Depot FC will surely kick from our left to right, while Grand Casiya will play from our right to left. And of course, we can confirm the presence of the dignitaries of the high table. We will definitely get the list, and we will also have a quick rundown of the list of dignitaries that are already present at the Depot Football Field. Coming out in Yamendron, it is already a success. We get a graduated from the people of Sibo, and in moment we are looking for another Kamadenia. But coming out in Yamendron, we finally need to control the penalty, and then I'm going to graduate for the people of Sibo. Grand Casiya player win back, while for people player win, and we will the entire Sibo. And you can hear the class and tears coming from the faithfuls of Depot fan base, and also Grand Casiya is winning it, of course. It's definitely on the card. Of course, at the commentary card for LSPV 1 is Parliament, joined by Mohamed Kukur and behind camera operations. So of course, Ayuba Kamara, Central Referee Lamin Sanyang, Sam Mendy Tombong Ture, Alaji S. Jallow on landing camera serves as the match commissioner in this lively and entertaining showdown. Who is winning it? We have to wait and see. We will definitely get you the rundown, but they are route or journey to the final. And of course, in the second edition of the competition, Grand Casiya started the campaign with a 1-0 victory over Sateba before picking a point in the nail-biting 1-1 draw against Canada. And in their final group game, it ended 1-1 against Black Star before securing a spot in the quarter-final. And in the quarter-final, it ended 0-0 between Grand Casiya and Black Star before Grand Casiya advanced on post-match shootout to sail or secure a spot in the semi-final. And in the semi-final, the team got the better of Sateba by 2-1. And here they are facing Depot FC, and Depot started the campaign with a 1-0 victory over Titan FC before getting another 2-0 victory over Jar Kingdom, and it was the defeat in the third game when they lost to Falcons FC by a goal to nil. And in the quarter-final, it ended 0-0 against Sarumbele before winning on post-match shootout to secure a spot in the semi-final. And in the semi-final, it was another post-match shootout that secured the victory for Depot FC, clinching a spot, of course, a spot in the final. And currently faces the boys dressed in white shirts, blue shorts and white socks under the guidance of Musa Jaji this afternoon, in the absence of course head coach Mustafa Kamara. Depot under the guidance of Musa Jaji this afternoon, and of course Musa was an integral member of this Depot side, and he was able to win a series of trophies for Depot before getting the coaching role, and currently serves as the head coach for Depot FC, whilst Babakari Keita and Osman Baji serves as the head and assistant. Just as I said earlier, Grand Casiya dressed in white shirts, blue shorts and white socks. We will be playing from our left to right, or right to left from our commentary cabin. And Ansumana Jaji starting goal, Ali Hussein Baba Koli, of course the team captain Ibrahim Suare, Omar Keita, Ali Koli, Yankuba Koli, Buba Sambu, Demba Mane, Sangmari Sambu, and of course landing Sabali completes the 11 for Babakari Keita and his boys. Musa Jaju on the technical area for Depot FC, starting this game with Ali Hussein in goal, Modus Sambu, Kairu Sane, Mustafa Sane, Ensa Koli, Dembo Koli, Yusufa Sane, Kairu Sane. Of course we are having two Kairu Sane in the starting 11. Omar Baji is of course the most experienced player in this lineup, and he's the team captain Osman Sane and Abdurrahman Jame. Complete the 11 for the boys in red colors, Depot Football Club from the Depot Football Field, and it is of course lively from the Depot Football Field, and the game is live on LSD 1 at the Cardiff Parliament for the Mohamed Kukure, and of course behind camera operations is Ayuba Kamara. Lamin Sanyang is the central referee, Sam Mendy AR1, Tombong Kedi AR2, Alaji Jallow, or Alaji S. Jallow serves as the quarter-central referee, and landing camera serves as the match commissioner. It is the second edition of Hon.Dawda Jallow sponsored league competition, and the league competition reaching its climax. And of course last season we will definitely get you the rundown of the winner of the first edition, of course Sanchaba United, who got the better of Canada FC by on post-match shootout before Canada getting a 1-0 victory in the Super Cup over Sanchaba. And of course the ground is all set for this class. Who is winning it? We have to definitely wait for the 90 minutes to confirm that. And of course the winner definitely back what? We will definitely confirm that shortly. We will definitely confirm that shortly from the football
field. And already, if the question is, are you entertained? Of course, we are already entertained in the very first moments of this lively and entertaining showdown. And of course, if Mohamed Doucouré is done, this time around, is that going to be a howler from the netminder, partly done by Depop FC. And Depop will now use the right side of the attack in time to move the ball forward. The marauding right back, not a decent control. And Depop regain possession once again. And the boys currently dressed in red colors against the boys in white and blue. Grand Casiya trying to get that combination. Ibrahima Suare gets that ball down to the team captain and number 4 for Grand Casiya. And of course the number 4 for Grand Casiya is of course the team captain, Mbemba Mane. Grand Casiya lost the Depop Football Club, trying to maneuver their way out. And the central referee, Lamin Sanyang, has already given the opportunity to Depop FC. And Depop will now rely on the central defender and number 5 to deliver Yusufa Sane. Sane Yusufa trying to connect the run of Ensa Koli. And already the ball being headed out by the defenders of Grand Casiya, who are hoping to win the competition for the very first time. The competition, I mean, Hon.Dawda Jallow sponsored football tournament. And Grand Casiya won the senior competition once, whilst Depop FC won it thrice. And not only in C4, but also won a series of trophies in Gunjur. Won the Gunjur Summer Nawetan once in the league, won the knockout twice, and also won the Super Cup once. And also hoping to win it to add this trophy in their trophy cabin. But if they want to win it, they have to get the better of Grand Casiya, who are currently working on winning the competition for the very first time. It's a massive clearance, Depop in their own half. And the score is currently unchanged. Depop FC nil, Grand Casiya Football Club nil is the current score, in case you're monitoring situations live from the C4 football field and live on LSTV at the cabin Parliament 40. Mohamed Doucouré and Ayuba Kamara, of course, serving as the camera operator. Mohamed Doucouré, it's a special afternoon from the C4 football field. But this time around, it's a different afternoon from the C4 football field in the final of Hon.Dawda Jallow sponsored league tournament, which has already reached its climax. And of course, in the final between Grand Casiya and Depop FC. And if Mohamed Doucouré is done, we will definitely hand the mic for some reactions before having the continuation of the lively and entertaining showdown. And the goalkeeper for Grand Casiya, Ansumana Jaju, to deliver this, dressed in his colorful yellow shirts and of course black socks. And Ansumana and his team hopes to win the competition. Equally, Aliou Cisse between the stakes for Depop FC. It's going to be a chase for the center forward and 13 for Grand Casiya. And Grand Casiya will rely on Sangmari Sane, and currently having it tough. Sangmari Sane gets it down to Mbemba Mane 10. Mbemba achieves that ball forward, trying to connect the run of Sangmari Sambo, but this time Sangmari doing some duties, and the central referee has already handed the opportunity to Depop FC, who are dressed in red colors, playing from our left to right from our commentary cabin, whilst Grand Casiya in white and blue. Who is winning, it remains to be seen. We will definitely get you the rundown of this competition. Tournament proudly and officially bankrolled by Hon.Dawda Jallow. And from the group stages to the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and here we are in the final between Grand Casiya and Depop FC. In Group A of this competition, we have Sanchaba United, who finished on top of the table with 5 points, and second Sarumbeli United also qualified to the quarterfinal. Holy Trinity and Old Schools bow out of the competition. It's a chase. And massive defensive work coming from Depop FC. And of course, Grand Casiya will rely on the right back to benefit from that. Dressed in white and blue. It's a throw in for Grand Casiya. Grand Casiya to benefit from that. It's a marathon throw, glancing header. And of course, into the gloves of the netminder. And the goalkeeper for Depop FC is of course Aliou Cisse. around the center circle. Grand Casiya team captain Baba Koli picks possession. That's going to be a defensive blunder. But fortunately for the team, they were able to recover and recover that swiftly. Massive chase. Deep Up FC controls that ball beautifully. Spreads it ball wide around the edge of the 18. This time is a magnificent clearance from Grand Casiya. And of course, Grand Casiya hoping to win it. Started their campaign in a nail-biting 1-0 victory over Sateba. And in their second game, that was a fantastic opportunity for Deep Up FC to find the back of the net in the very first moments of this lively and entertaining showdown. But Abdurrahman Jame failed to capitalize, and failing to capitalize to convert that into a goal. And currently the score remains 0-0 from the C4 football field in the final of the second edition of Hon.Dawda Jallow sponsored football tournament. And this is the second edition. And of course, the first edition won by Sanchaba United after defeating Canada in the final. And in the Super Cup, it was Canada FC that got the revenge over Sanchaba. And currently, who is going to be the second winners of the competition? Partly done by the goalkeeper. Is that going to be the breakthrough? That was definitely very close for Deep Up FC to find the back of the net. But unfortunately for Deep Up, they failed to hit the back of the net. That was going to be a costly error from the netminder Ansumana Jaju. But of course, Ansumana and Grand Casiya survived. Grand Casiya survived. That would have been 1-0 up and 1-0 Deep Up FC. But currently the score is unchanged from the C4 football field in case you're just monitoring situations. And just as I said at the commentary cabin, Parliament Party, Mohamed Dukure, and behind camera operations is Ayuba. Around the edge of the 18, Deep Up again. Can they find the breakthrough? Slice comes in! And that was magnificent save by the netminder. And that's going to be a corner. Lively and entertaining beginning coming from Deep Up FC, who of course won the trophy in C4 thrice in a row. Won the Gunjur Samanawetan once, knockout twice, and of course the Super Cup once. Currently seems to be the most impressive side since the commencement of this lively and entertaining showdown. Strike comes in on Ibrahim Suare on some defensive duties. And it's going to be a chase on the far side for Deep Up FC once again. And Deep Up will rely on Yusuf Asane to get the ball back to the custodian Aliou Cisse. Aliou Cisse, the goalkeeper. Long and high one. Grand Casiya heads around the edge of the 18. Is that going to be an opportunity? And Omar Keita lost it. And Omar, of course, was part of this year's Brikama zonal team. Of course, played the competition for Kabafita United. Won the Super Cup for Kabafita. And he scored the only goal in that final at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. And Omar, number 5, currently playing for Grand Casiya. And of course, team captain picks possession. Spreads it wide. Not a decent one. Trying to connect the run of Mbemba Mane. It is Deep Up on the attack. The rest in red colors. It's a magnificent beginning between these two sides. Deep Up against Grand Casiya, calling in for a handball, but the central referee Lamin Sanyang isn't interested, and Grand Casiya will solely use the opportunity to get the ball from their own half. Lively and entertaining. In case you're just monitoring the situations, this is all coming to you live from the C4 football field. And the game is live on LSTV1. Parliament Fatih Mohamed Dukure, Ayuba Kamara behind camera operations. Central referee Lamin Sanyang, Sangmendi, Tombong Ture, Alaji Jallow, landing camera, serving as the match commissioner of this crucial and lively game. And currently the supporters of Grand Casiya definitely on top of their voices, cheering their boys to glory. Also on the opposite end of the C4 football field is the magnificent support base behind Deep Up FC, who are also lined up, becoming the very first fan club to reach the C4 football field this afternoon. And of course, from the C4 football field, Omar Keita. Keita trying to test the goalkeeper, Aliou Cisse in goal. But his effort sailed over for a goal kick, and goal kick to Deep Up Football Club under the guidance of Musa Jaju as head coach. And Musa is serving as the head coach in the absence of Mustafa Kamara, the head coach. Fabakary Keita on the technical area, serving as the head coach, ably and reliably assisted by Usman Bache. And currently the score is 0-0 in case you're just monitoring situations from the C4 football field. And Cisse, the goalkeeper, Aliou, around the center circle. Grand Casiya heads it down. Great combination from the boys dressed in white and blue. And this time it's going to be an offensive attack. And already the flag of the assistant referee has gone up against the team captain Omar Baje. of Depop Football Club. And Omar is one of the experienced, if not the most of experienced players for Depop Football Club. Currently leading this team in searching for yet another trophy from the C4 football field. From the C4 football field, it is currently nail-biting, and the score is currently unchanged 0-0. Who is going to win it remains to be seen. On the far side, it is Grand Casiya. Cross comes in. Magnificent head. Fantastic defensive work. And another effort from Ibrahima Suare. But this time around, partly done by the central defenders of Depop FC and straight into the gloves of the netminder Aliou Cisse. Lively and entertaining. And of course, with a huge turnout from the C4 football field. And of course, from the goalkeeper Aliou Cisse to the opposite custodian Ansumana Jajo. Ansumana Jajo in goal for Grand Casiya. Aliou Cisse in the opposite goal post for Depop. Omar Keita lost it. It's a tussle between the boys. This time it is Depop now. Depop on the attack. One of the most impressive sides in the C4 tournament. And Ibrahima Suare gets it down for the centre forward to chase. Can they find the back of the net from this distance? What a chance from Grand Casiya. But of course wasted. The centre forward at 19, Aliou Sen had the glorious opportunity to hit the back of the net for Grand Casiya, but unfortunately, he could not hit the target. And of course, Mohamed Doucouré, that was a glorious opportunity from the boys dressed in white shirts, blue shirts and white socks. Of course, the centre forward, Aliou Sen had the opportunity, but failed to hit the back of the net.
Well, many thanks to you. Alhamdulillah. Today also we witnessed in one of the electrifying moments. It's like Depop playing against the opponent side, Grand Casiya. At the moment, we have seen just less than some seconds here. Grand Casiya, the only chance allotted for them, they really have squandered. But at the moment, it is too early to predict this game. In the end, we'll see whether Grand Casiya will be able to lift this trophy or the opponent side, Depop, mighty Depop. It is Mandamos that one side will be able to produce the bacteria, whether Grand Casiya or the opponent side. At the moment, we play over 10 minutes here in the Siforian territory. One of the electrifying, one of the most mouth-watering encounter, one of the scintillating match between these two teams, one of the most talked game between these two teams again. And we play less than we play over 10 minutes into this first period of the Siforian territory. And again, well, many thanks to you, Pa, for the question. At this point in time, the really football is very fair. You the only chance that allotted for you, you really have to convert it. If not, the opponent side will be reading, and at the end, the opponent side will punish you. To avert yourself from the punishment, you really have to score. At the moment, it's too early here at the Siforian territory. Many thanks.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Doucouré. From the C4 football field, lively and entertaining. Already the flag of the assistant referee has already gone up for an offside. Offside against Grand Casiya, and Depop will have the opportunity. Having the magnificent support base equally Grand Casiya. Grand Casiya under the guidance of Fabakary Keita and Osman Baje, serving as the head and assistant coaches, whilst Musa Jajo is of course serving as the head coach in the absence of Mustafa Kamara, who is the head coach for Depop FC. And in case you're just monitoring situations, Depop dressed in red shorts and blue socks, whilst Grand Casiya in white shorts, blue shorts and white socks. And of course the central referee Lamin Sanyang is currently having a word with the players. Omar Keita and one of the players for Depop FC. And the custodian Aliou Cisse will surely deliver that. Cisse will start the play from their own half. Depop nil, Grand Casiya nil is the current score. The team captain Depop Omar Baji to chase. Currently having it tough against the left back. On the far side, Jajo Omar spreads it, and this time around partly blocked in by the right back for Grand Casiya. And the score is currently unchanged in case you're just monitoring. Tairu Sane. Tairu trying to maneuver his way out. But unfortunately for him, he's been dispossessed by Grand Casiya, who are currently having key of its players behind the ball in trying to defend this ball desperately. Another magnificent opportunity for Depop FC. Already, the flag of the assistant referee has already gone up. and gone up against the Pop Football Club. It is lively and entertaining from the C4 football field, and fans continue to pile in here in numbers to watch this crucial and lively showdown between Grand Casiya and Depop FC. And of course, both sides are from the community of C4. And of course, this is of course a footballing community, C4. No wonder they currently possess or have a third division team that is currently playing in the West Coast Region third division. And of course, the community was able to produce players that are currently playing in the top flight of Gambian football. Some playing in the second division and some playing in the third division of West Coast Region. Of course, it is the great and grand final, proudly and officially bankrolled by Hon.Dawda Jallow. And of course, Honorable Minister hail from this very community on C4. And of course, he is bringing it back to his very own people. Long one from Grand Casiya around the edge of the 18, and already the ball eludes every other player. And of course, Depop FC picks possession in their own half. The marauding right back trying to get that ball decently. He seems to be in pain. Currently down injured for Depop FC. And the 19 for Depop, Ensa Koli, is currently down. And he will definitely receive attention from the medical team. And currently the technicians are patiently waiting for the breakthrough. Who is going to find the back of the net for the very first time this afternoon remains to be seen. Mohamed Dukure, I think the game or the goal will definitely change the dynamics of this contest between Grand Casiya and Depop FC. Of course, these two sides are all hoping to secure a victory, and they will be crowned champions for the very first time of Honorable Minister Dawda Jallow sponsored football competition.
Well, many thanks to you, Pa, as you have earlier asked the question. Yeah, this both sides they really have they have a good, they got a strong team. In the rise of Grand Casiya and the opponent side, Depop, we see the caliber of players they accumulated together, and also Grand Casiya, the caliber of players in the rise of when you talk about Umar Keita, you talk about Alewo Viper, and at the other end also Sifuri. Depop, mighty Depop side, you have Ensa, you have one of the caliber who is not certainly playing for Depop, who is certainly playing for Gunjur United Ateta, and there are certain players where you cannot rule them out. They are they played magnificently, and here at the end of the day, I don't know what the scoreline how is going to the end here, but as we watching here, we really not seeing goals here. The way they are really they are targeting one another, and at the end of the day, it is Mandamos. One team have to lift the trophy. This Champion League trophy will be lifted here at the C4 territory. Whether it's going to be Grand Casiya or it's going to be Depop, but one team has to produce this trophy here. We played over 15 minutes into the C4 territory amid the sponsor who is the actual passing sponsor the C4 League and the Soman Nawetan, who is no other passing but the Justice Minister. Justice Minister, the actual name is Dawda Jallow, who bankrupt this tournament at the C4 territory. At this point in time, next 10 or 15 minutes, we'll see the Honorable Justice Minister with his delegates to just attend this magnificent final at the end. Who is a question been asking here? Who really is lifting this trophy? Who is actually snatching this trophy? C4 territory is one of the electrifying, is one of the footballing venue, football vicinity. Well, many thanks to you. It's too early to predict here. Thanks you so much, Pa. As of now, the boot got fantastic side.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Dukure. Lively and entertaining. Already is a set piece at the crucial position for Grand Casiya. Can they use the opportunity to punish their opponents? Remains to be seen. Currently, Omar Keita is off the field after nursing that injury. Currently is a set piece. Great delivery around the edge of the 18. This is Ibrahim Asware. Straight into the gloves of the shot stopper. Lively and entertaining. Tairusane for Depop FC. Get that ball down. Great combination from the boys in red colors. The Gunjur United midfielder. Magnificent blocking. Omar Keita spreads it wide to Mbemba Mane. Mbemba 10. Mbemba Mane for Grand Casiya. Floats that ball on the far side. Eludes every other player. We will definitely get you the rundown of the list of dignitaries that are currently with us at the C4 football field. And that's a corner. And of course, it's a corner for Grand Casiya. And Grand Casiya will definitely benefit from that corner as judged by the central referee in this lively and entertaining. And so far, so good. We have Mr. Osman Bojang, Honorable or Mr. Osman Bojang, who is the governor of West Coast Region, Amadou Demba, WCRFA, Hassan Dukure, Maulud Jaju, former chairman, CIFO Sports Committee, Maulud Koli, advisor to the committee, and of course, Bakari Bojang, who is the Alcalo of CIFO, Osman Minte, chairman of the VDC, and already the flag of the assistant referee has already gone up. We also can confirm the presence of Fatih Jata, Binta Demba, Aisat Hussein, Lamin Ture, Public Relation Officer Madina Salam, Kambatu Gassama, who is of course an advisor, Sajo Demba, also an advisor. These are the current list of dignitaries that are currently with us at the C4 football field as we await the arrival of the tournament, the sponsor of the tournament, Hon.Dawda Jallow, who is sponsoring the tournament for the second time. And the winner will be going home with a giant trophy, gold medals and $35,000 cash prize, while the runner-up will pocket home a consolation fee of $25,000, silver medals, and of course we're also going to have some individual awards. And of course an award for the leading goal scorer. Currently we are having a series of leading goal scorers. Abdullah Tube of Jar Kingdom, Sunkaru Jata of Sanchaba United, Babukar Sedi of Falcons FC, Ali Hussein of Grand Casiya, all in contention on the far side. And Ali Hussein will definitely have an opportunity to win the leading goal scorer award. And of course we have an award for the youngest player of the tournament, coach of the tournament, and goalkeeper of the tournament. And of course we will definitely hand the mic to Mr. Jereba Kante, who is currently serving as one of the officials of C4 Sports Committee. So definitely get us some reactions as far as this final is concerned, because he has been at the thick of things from the word go, or from the first whistle to the final of this year's competition, proudly and officially bankrolled by Honorable Minister Dawda Jallow, who is a proud and official son of this community of C4. Jereba, it is definitely a fantastic journey, and of course we believe the sports committee has undergone a lot of challenges in trying to reach this destination, but so far so good. It is just a game away from the completion of yet another successful Honorable Minister Dawda Jallow sponsored tournament.
Thank you very much, Mr. Palamin Fati, LSTV1. Thank you, Mohammed Dukure. We thank you so much. We are very much appreciative. Since we started this tournament, you've been with us until today. We are very much happy. Quickly, a rundown of the executive of C4 Football Committee. We have our able president, Hassan Demba, who is the chairman, assisted by myself, vice chairman, who is the head of competition. We also have our able secretary, Babukari Demba, our able treasurer, Ensa Kamara. We also have the assistant treasurer, who is Hatabu Jaju. We have Yusuf Hussein, who is our auditor general. And then we have our PRO, program relation officer, Mohammed Kurubali, who is assisted by Tijan Sambu Papa. Then we have set a committee which is called the OC, the organizing committee. This organizing committee is responsible of everything as far as the competition is concerned. Then we have Dembo Fati, who is our advisor, and also a member of the organizing committee. We have Simon Mendy, who is our who is our security advisor, Mr. Simon Mendy. We have Abdullah Jaju, a very vibrant OC member. Ibrahim Assow.
Thank you very much. And of course we have to get that sorted. Currently it's a penalty for Depop FC. Currently a player down injured, and already Depop will have the opportunity to find the back of the net before the break if they are able to convert that spot kick. Currently a player down injured for Depop. And Depop will have the opportunity to find the back of the net from this spot. And currently the number 14 for Depop FC is currently with the ball. Possibly he might have the opportunity to deliver this spot kick. Abdurrahman Jame is the player currently with the ball. Central referee Lamin Sanyang has already pointed to the spot after that tackle on the player, and the player is already off the field. Still receiving attention from the C4 football field. Lively and entertaining. And currently deep up, having the opportunity, and currently Tyro Sane has received the ball. And probably Tyro will face the shot stopper Ansumana Jaju in goal. And Ansumana is a fantastic penalty saver. Will he be able to save Grand Casiya from the spot? Or from 12 yards remains to be seen. And Tyro Sane, of course, played for Gunjur in this year's Gunjur zonal team, and also a member of Gunjur United. And currently behind the ball, hoping to deliver this responsibility. Tyro Sane is currently behind the ball for Depop FC. And Depop will have the opportunity to find the back of the net in the first period. Will they be able to is now the biggest ambition and question. And the supporters of Depop are patiently waiting for the outcome of this spot kick. From 12 yards, Tyro Sane faces the shot stopper Ansumana Jaju. Tyro Sane against Ansumana Jaju. Tyro Sane is currently behind the ball. Faces Ansumana in goal. Will Tyro be able to score from 12 yards? Currently dressed in red shorts and of course blue socks. And the shot stopper Ansumana Jaju. Will he be able to save his team from this? And they are anxiously waiting. The supporters of Depop are patiently waiting. Tyro sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Beautifully converted. And currently Depop on the driving seat. Leads by a goal to nil. At the C4 football field, 1-0 Depop on Grand Casiya. If they want to lay a hand on this giant trophy, gold medals and the whooping $35,000, if they have to come from a goal down, they have to score and possibly have the opportunity of pushing this game to either post-match shootout or finishing it in regulation. But currently the boys dressed in red shorts and blue socks are currently on the driving seat. Got their noses in front, courtesy of Tyro Sane from this spot. Of course, it is already lively, entertaining from the C4 football field. A Depop FC side that won the trophy here thrice in a row, and of course won the Gunjur Samanawetan once, won the knockout twice, and of course the Super Cup once. Currently on the driving seat, leading by a goal to nil in the second edition of Honorable Minister Dawda Jallow sponsored league final, and the league final against Grand Casiya, who are currently down by a goal to nil. And we can confirm the presence and arrival of Honorable Babukar Boy at the C4 football field. And we are also waiting for the arrival of a huge number of dignitaries in this very lively and entertaining showdown. Mohamed Dukure, already a goal is been witnessed at the C4 football field. Depop FC got their noses in from 12 yards when Tyro Sane hit the back of the net to give his side the commanding advantage. And if they are able to hold on, they will be walking away. I repeat, if they are able to hold on, they will be able to walk away with this giant trophy, gold medals, and the whooping $35,000. Proudly and of course sponsored by Honorable Minister Dawda Jallow. 1-0 Depop FC.
Yeah, at first place, we acknowledge their presence at the Siforian territory. It's like at this point in time, we played 26-27 minutes. At the moment, the Bante position deep into Depop side at the moment. But the opponent side also got something to rest. If you really want to snatch this brilliant trophy away from Depop now, you really have to raise to. And it is football. Football is drama, where so many spectators will come and watch it. And in the end, we'll see who will be able to lift the trophy, this Champions League trophy. The second edition, amid the sponsor, who is not the person, but Justice Minister Dawda Jallow. It's like we watching one electrifying. Apparently, sport being scored here through courtesy of Tyro Sane. But at the moment, it's too early to predict here. But as the fans are giving their own prediction here, we watching one of the electrifying, one of the scintillating, one of the mouth-watering most talks of finale here at the C4 territory. This the Alkali to acknowledge the presence of the newly Alkali of C4 is also in our midst here at the moment. So far so good. We played 29 minutes in at the C4 territory. Many thanks to you, Pa. For Grand Casiya to lift the trophy, they have to raise to. They really have to level the matter first.
in order for them to have the opportunity in clinching the trophy for the very first time, they have to come from a goal down. Ibrahim Suare down for some defensive duties, and it's going to be a corner signaled by the central referee, who is of course Lamin Sanyang, ably and reliably assisted by Sang Mendy. Tombong Toure is of course the AR2. Alaji S. Jallow serves as the fourth assistant referee. Landing camera match commissioner, Deepop FC. Are in trying to relent after getting the advantage. Omar, the team captain. Rasul, but this time around the central referee not interested. Not interested. It is interesting, not only interesting on the pitch, but it's also interesting off the pitch. The supporters of Depop are currently enjoying the moment, leading by a goal to nil. Mbemba Mane spreads it wide to Ibrahim Suare around the center circle. Omar Keita spreads it wide on the far side. An opportunity for Grand Casiya, who will rely on Yankuba Koli. And Koli Yankuba having it tough against the left back. And the central referee this time around has already given the opportunity. Quickly taking Ali Hussein. Can he get something from that? Is that going to be a penalty? Penalty given by the second central referee. Penalty to Grand Casiya. What a moment at the C4 football field. Are you entertained? Of course we are all entertained. Just watch the supporters of Grand Casiya. After the central referee awarding a penalty to Grand Casiya, and they will have the opportunity to get this game to parity. Grand Casiya will have the opportunity. Will have the opportunity. And of course, Ali Hussein went down. Ali Hussein went down, and the central referee pointed to the spot for the second penalty. What an atmosphere from the C4 football field. What an entertaining showdown from the C4 football field. And of course, the Honorable Minister Dawda Jallow sponsored tournament has given us a lot of excitement. Has already given us a lot of excitement. And we believe the first edition was in the first. The second edition isn't going to be the second. We're going to have the third, fourth, fifth, and of course a lot of other editions to be supported by Honorable Minister Dawda Jallow. Of course, a proud son of this community in C4. Currently, Grand Casiya having the opportunity to restore parity here. And who is going to deliver? And of course, the leading goal scorer of the team, the leading goal scorer of Grand Casiya, Ali Hussein, will solely have the opportunity. 19 on his back. Went down, and the central referee pointed to the spot. If he is able to score, he might definitely have the opportunity to walk away with the leading goal scorer. 19 on his back for Grand Casiya. Number 19 for Grand Casiya, Ali Hussein, will solely have the opportunity. And currently, Aliu will face the netminder Aliu Cisse in goal. And it's going to be Aliu facing Aliu. Aliu Hussein up against Aliu Cisse. And currently, Depop will be having their prayers. Will their prayers be answered? Remains the biggest question. They had their turn of the opportunity. Scored from 12 yards from Tairu Sane. And it is now the opportunity for Grand Casiya to bring parity into this contest. And they will now rely on Ali Hussein to bring parity into this contest. And currently the supporters of Grand Casiya are patiently waiting. Will they have a breakthrough here? Remains the biggest ambition. But of course the biggest question. We anxiously wait for the spot kick just from 12 yards. And Ali Hussein having the glorious and huge opportunity. 19 on his back. Will he be able to score? And currently facing the shot stopper Aliu Cisse. Grand Casiya. White shirts, blue shorts, and white socks. Against the boys in red shirts, red socks, and blue socks. And currently Aliu Hussein, currently behind the ball, faces the shot stopper Aliu Cisse. Aliu up against Aliu. Aliu Hussein against Aliu Cisse. Will he be able to convert? This time Aliu! And into the roof of the goalpost, and it is 1-1. What an atmosphere from the C4 football field. Aliu Hussein is a real goal poacher. He is a fantastic goal poacher. No wonder he is the leading goal scorer of the team. Of course, the leading goal scorer of Grand Casiya. And Grand Casiya celebrates in style. It is 1-1, and of course, game on at the C4 football field.
Yeah. Interesting moment. How can you leave the trophy if the opponent side leading you? You really have to restore parity. You have to level the matter first at the end of the day. But certainly we played over 30 minutes here, and suddenly the only penalty allotted for Grand Casiya now got that opportunity to restore parity. Certainly it is 1-1 at the Siforian territory. Wherever you might be watching us here at the Siforian territory, Grand Casiya got themselves one to the restore parity here. At the moment they both got one. Terusane converted it for his side deep up, and also the other end is Alewu. Alewu, the only idea. What the interesting aspect is here. What is going on? What is really going there? Is like one of the fan. What really happening is that suspicious. Is ambiguous. Is not well cleared. This game is one of the electrifying. Why? We playing a particular player standing. What happened? Well, Pa, you can proceed with your the ball commentary.
Thank you very much. And that is, of course, football. A fan invaded the pitch. I think he's one of the supporters of Grand Casiya in celebration. And the fan invaded the pitch, and they are trying to calm down the situation after a fan invaded the field to join the team on celebration. That is community football for you, lively and entertaining already. And we have already seen 2 goals in the first period, one for Depop and the other for Grand Casiya. Grand Casiya 1, Depop FC 1 is the current score in case you're just monitoring situations. And this game is of course live on LSTV1 at the cabin. Palamin Fatih, Mohamed Dukure, and behind camera operations is Ayuba Kamara. Lively and entertaining between the boys dressed in white shirts, blue shorts and white socks against the boys in red shorts and blue shorts. And Grand Casiya against Depop. Depop serial winners. They won 3 successive trophies in C4. Won 4 trophies in the Gunjur Somanawetan. And they have, I repeat, they have a whole lot of trophies in their trophy cabin. They have a lot of trophies in their trophy cabin. And currently Grand Casiya having an opportunity to win the competition in C4 once, and hoping to win it for the second time and win it for the very first time in the sponsored tournament of Honorable Minister Dawda A. Jallow. This is the center forward who is currently the leading goal scorer, Ali Hussein. Ali Hussein for Grand Casiya. And Ali got the equalizer from 12 yards after Tyrus Sane putting Depop FC on the advantage. Currently it is 1-1 in case you're just monitoring situations. It is Omar, the team captain for Depop FC. He is definitely an experienced player. Trying to get the ball forward. That's a foul from Ibrahima Suare. And it's going to be a yellow card. Yellow card for Suare Ibrahima, who was part and parcel of this year's Brikama zonal team alongside Omar Keita of Grand Casiya. Tyrus Sane was part of the Gunjur zonal team and currently playing for Gunjur United in the 2nd division. Of course, C4 is a footballing community, having players playing in the top flight of Gambian football, 2nd division, and of course the community having a 3rd division team currently playing in the West Coast region 3rd division. And of course the utmost ambition is to get the team to the 2nd division of Gambian football. When will that happen? It is definitely a possibility. It's currently a set piece at a crucial position. Team captain Omar Baji behind the ball for Depop FC, who took an early advantage from 12 yards from Tyrus Sane before Ali Hussein restored the parity from 12 yards for Grand Casiya. It is lively and entertaining, and already it is game on. 1-1 from the C4 football field in case you're just joining us. In case you're just arriving at the C4 football field, it is 1-1. 1 apiece between Depop and Grand Casiya. Set piece. 2 players, Tyrus Sane and Omar behind the ball. Crowded penalty area, Grand Casiya. Tyrus Sane floats that, and this time around very close, straight into the gloves of the netminder Ansumana Jaju. Ansumana Jaju is currently down. He is currently down, injured, Ansumana. And first will be assessed by the central referee. before urging the medics to come to his rescue. Any moment from now, we're going to have the additional minutes to be signaled by the central referee, Alaji S. Jallow. And the medics are already on the pitch. From the C4 football field in this lively and entertaining showdown. Lively and entertaining. 1 minute added on. Just a minute added on before the central referee will end the proceedings. Mohamed Dukure, we already have a minute or under a minute before the central referee will end the proceedings in the first half. They have to score in under a minute or else they will be heading back into the dressing room with a 1-1 scoreline.
Interesting moment. But I am watching this final. The only difference between this between a Sifurian final and Brikama, we don't replay the final. If not this final, the way I'm seeing, but let me not say not the very right person to remove that that right word from our vocality. Yeah, at the moment we played is on top of the hour, and they will play 1 minute on 1 minute added here in the minute, but that actually bring us the first half encounter. They already they will go and also discuss so many things. I mean their own gavas, their own managers. At the end of the day, it's sometimes it happens. Some of the howlers in the first period, you read so many howlers in the first period. Second period, you restructure. It happens so many venues in the Gambia, so many vicinities. It happened in that was last year. It happened in Gunjur where Mighty Ajax playing against Red Star. Mighty Ajax were leading, but Suleiman Barrow and his team really go. They restructured themselves, and in the end, they won that game 2-1. So at this point in time, a first half ends here with a goal line here. It ends 1-0. Grand Casiya scored 1, and the other side, Depop scored 1 here. Courtesy of Teru. Teru scored for Depop, and Aliu, the Alliance Viper, who scored for his side, he also scored for Grand Casiya. Well.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Dukre. Congratulations, Mustafa Kamara, for reaching C4 district final competition. We wish you all the best. We wish you a happy journey. Mustafa Kamara, who led Depop FC to the final, is traveling today. Mustafa, we wish you all the best before the district final. We want you to be back. Okay, Madingolu ngal kontombake mena mo kontona binkeda parliament fatiti sifon koli nyinin karo ke fabinale parliament fati. We are very much happy. Nibedulato, it makes it lively and colorful. Thank you, Pa. Mohamed Dukra as well, who is always here during trainings and all other things. Mohamed Dukre, we thank you so much. Wo kolombe na dignitary na luntambalu milbe tabulo tombe konton na bake kanna invitation oni ono kananang kolomba kumasla ni minna wolemu Usman Bojang, our able governor West Coast region be konton na bake la nala. We have Amari Demba, who was the former admin secretary to WCRAP West Coast Region Football Association be konton na bake kontanta bake. Asan Dukre be konton na bake. Maulul Jaju, who was the former chairman of Sipos Sport Committee. Ngela Nyatonkaya Sute Bake, Maulul Koli, who is always with the sport committee, is a sport lover. Menal Kalba Kontona, Minkeda Bakari Bojanti, Be Kontona Bake, Ibem Febe Fondinkel Kontante La Kuala Bak. We can confirm the arrival of the Honorable Minister of Information, Dr. Ismaila Cisse. We are very much happy. Ismaila. Usman Minte, Chairman, Sifo Village Development Committee. Mkontante Bakila Kuala Fati Jata, Fati Nkapla Fula Wado Wati, Fati Yabunda Konko Wado Wati, Abafla Chabo Fidal Talitala Midimola. Somanda Abaje, Tilibulo Abije, Ularo Abije, Fati Jata Kontante Bake, Kontante La Kuala. We also have our sister here, Binta Demba, who is who is a mother to Alusein. A sister to Alusein. Imagine bring Alusein as Kabo Kontan Nimbag. Mola sister Aisha Shane Jaiban Be Kontan Nabake, Lamin Ture, Madina Salam Piaro, Kambatu Kasama, kambatu ila ko kontano watan tilfe baka sport committee Sadio Demba mi ano ko lungo lunga bijang ate kai defem plato mabawa ate o ate bijane wato wate kayamaro di molla. Also from the family of the Jallows, we have Abdullah Jallow, who is a brother to the Justice Minister. Abdullah Jallow, we thank you so much for coming. We also have the brother Modu Jallow. Modu Jallow, all these are native of Sifo village. A brother, brothers to Honorable Minister Dawda Jallow, Kontanta Bak. Also, Janinka Michael and the OC member. Miriam ko nyaton ko ya dembo fati kontanta ba ke niaje bi putata nyulungola organizing committee lemo Abdoulaye Jaju Bamaran Demba Ibrahima So Seku Nyimanka Yusfa Kamara Omar Jane Simon Mendy Ensa Kamara Momodu Kurubali, all right, Yusfa Sen. So these are the organizing committee members. Allah ku okay. Biomba fola nga fonga fofo ngande kontano kamala. Wala min fati, we are very much happy. LSTV 1 kontanta bake Allah nala.
N- Welcome back to the C4 football field and no time to waste. No time to waste. We just want to confirm the winner of the second edition of Honorable Minister Dawda A. Jallow's sponsored football tournament in C4. And of course, both teams are lined up, and of course we will observe the kickoff. But before the kickoff, Honorable Minister, of course, Honorable Minister of Information will solely lead the team, will have the handshake of the players before having the final kickoff. And of course, the kickoff for the final. Honorable Dr. Ismaila Cisse will definitely lead the line with a list of high-powered delegation and a lot of dignitaries currently present at the C4 football field. Of course, our Honorable Governor, Mr. Usman Bojang, is already with us. Amadou Demba of West Coast Region Football Association, Asan Dukure, Maulud Jaju, Maulud Koli, Bakari Bojang, Osman Minte Fati Jata, Binta Demba, Aisat Hussein, Lamin Toure, Kambatu Gassama, Sadio Demba, Abdullah Jallow, Modu Jallow, Fabakari Marina, Angelique Mendy, all part of the dignitaries that are already with us. And currently, Honorable Minister of Information, Dr. Ismaila Cisse, is currently leading the line and will have the handshake before the kickoff. And the kickoff will surely get us underway in another fantastic second half after witnessing a nail-biting and of course a fantastic force over the C4 football field. Thank you very much for every dignitary coming to witness this very important occasion. And of course, it is the second edition. Dr. Ismaila Cisse, thank you very much for witnessing the second edition. A tournament which is proudly and officially bankrolled by Honorable Minister Dawda A. Jallow. It's currently handshake. The list of dignitaries from the first guy to the last man on the ladder. Currently, it is handshakes underway at the C4 football field. And every dignitary here, you could see the smiles on their faces in appreciation of what they have already seen in the first period and what they are expecting to see in the second period. Lively and entertaining. Lively and entertaining already in the first half. And of course, it is all smiles on the face of Honorable Minister Dr. Ismaila Cisse and all the dignitaries that are currently present at the C4 football field. It has been a magnificent and interesting first half in anticipation of another fantastic second half from the C4 football field. Special thanks to C4 Sports Committee under the able and dynamic leadership of Mr. Hassan Demba for witnessing yet another final, yet another fantastic final. And Dr. Ismaila Cisse will surely get us the kickoff, and the kickoff will surely get us. Oh, Honorable Boy will definitely take the kickoff. And Honorable Boy, Babukar Boy, Honorable will get the kickoff instead of Dr. Ismaila Cisse. Thank you very much, Honorable, for coming to witness this crunch and crucial final. And currently our dignitaries are lined up. Definitely line up, and that's going to be the kickoff taken, and fantastic kickoff by Honorable Minister Boy. And of course, this kickoff will surely get us underway in another magnificent contest between these two. And we have seen a fantastic first half, a first half with 2 goals. Are we going to see 2 or more goals in the second half remains to be seen. And if you aren't able to make it to the C4 football field, you can watch the proceedings live on LSTV1. A click of the button will surely get you on LSTV. You can watch the proceedings on our Facebook handle, or also on our YouTube channel. At the commentary cabin, Parliament Fati. Mohammed Dukure behind camera operations is Ayuba Kamara. It's currently any moment from now. Central referee will surely get us underway. And the central referee of this crucial and lively and entertaining showdown between Grand Casiya and Depop FC is Lamin Sanyang, ably and reliably assisted by Sang Mendy, Tombong Toure, Ala S. Jallow, the 4th assistant referee, and Linden Kamara, match commissioner. And of course, if the question is, are you entertained at the C4 football field? The answer will undoubtedly be yes, we are all entertained. And of course, it's a fantastic turnout at the C4 football field. Massive, massive, massive turnout. Special thanks to the team that were in charge of publicity before the final, Mohamed Dukure and co. Special thanks for giving that utmost publicity to this final. It's a long one. This time, glancing header, an opportunity, and this time, the central referee has awarded an opportunity. And it's going to be an opportunity for Depop FC. Depop FC will have the opportunity, having the opportunity to get the ball from their own half. But currently, a player for Grand Casiya is down. Fans continue to pile in here to watch this crucial showdown. We are currently witnessing a good number of spectators, a good number of supporters behind Grand Casiya and Depop FC. It is the second edition. We had the first edition in the league final, the Super Cup final, and here we are in the second edition final. Boubacar M. Kante, the Councillor of Carton Ward, is also part of those that are currently with us at the C4 football field. We're going to have a trophy for the best fan club, the best coach of the tournament, best goalkeeper of the tournament, best goal scorer of the tournament, youngest player, and of course, best player of the tournament. And currently that is already confirmed. And whatsoever happens, Ali Hussein of Grand Casiya is going home with the leading goal scorer award because he has already scored his third goal, and all the other players that were in contention are on 2. And Ali Hussein bagged his third goal from the spot, just from 12 yards, to bring parity into this contest. Currently, Depop in their opposition's half, trying to maneuver their way out. Fantastic defensive work coming from Grand Casiya. That was definitely timely, and Depop FC will have the opportunity to benefit from a corner. And the team captain, Omar Baji, will surely get that. Dressed in their colorful red shirts and red socks, or blue socks rather. And the team, Grand Casiya of Depop FC, is under the guidance of Musa Jaju in absence of Mustafa Kamara, the head coach. It's an opportunity, Grand Casiya having key men around the center circle in trying to defend this set piece. Of course, it's a corner for Depop FC. And of course, Depop having numerous trophies in their trophy cabin. Won a series of trophies in C4. Won a series of trophies in Gunjur Soma Nawetan. Gets it down around the edge of the 18. Omar strikes. This time is a low one. An opportunity, the flag of the assistant referee stayed down. And unfortunately for Depop, they failed to score. They failed to capitalize from that. It is now the opportunity of Grand Casiya, who relied on Sang Marisane. On the far side is Mbemba, around the edge of the 18, trying to maneuver his way out. Mbemba being surrounded by a group of players, spreads that ball wide to Ibrahima Suare. Ibrahima to the running 18, Yankuba Koli. Yankuba controls that ball beautifully, explodes that ball around the area, and of course partly cleared by Depop FC. It is already lively and entertaining in the second half. We had 2 goals in the first half, and currently it's 1-1 in the second period. We are definitely loving the atmosphere at the C4 football field. Straight into the gloves of the netminder Aliou Cisse, who is also a player currently playing in the second division of Gambian football for Gambia Armed Forces. Gets that ball down. Depop will start the play through Tairu Sane. Currently having 2 titles in the starting 11. Team captain chases but leaves the ball to roll down to the goalkeeper Ansumana Jaju. In case you're just monitoring situations live on LSTV, this is coming to you live from the C4 football field in the 2025-26 and of course second edition of Honorable Minister Dawda A. Jallow sponsored league final, and the final between Grand Casiya and Depop FC. And of course the score is currently 1-1. Depop FC had the opportunity in the first half from 12 yards when Ty Rusane scored from 12 yards to get the team on the driving seat. But Grand Casiya also relied on the center forward Ali Hussein to bring parity in the contest. And Ali Hussein hit the topmost corner of the goalpost to bring this game to parity. And the score is currently 1-1 in case you're just joining us from the C4 football field. And the game is live. Grand Casiya, dressed in white shirts, blue shorts and white socks, ably and reliably, and the guidance of Fabakari Keita and Osman Baji, as head and assistant coaches. Started this game with Ansumana Jaju in goal, Ali Hussein, who scored the only goal for Grand Casiya. And currently set piece Yankuba Sane to float that. And Yankuba Sane straight into the gloves of Ansumana Jaju, who is in goal for Grand Casiya. Ali Hussein, the centre forward and the only goal scorer for Grand Casiya this afternoon. And he is going to walk away with the leading goal scorer award. Mbemba Mane for Grand Casiya. The boys dressed in white and blue. Mane spreads that ball wide, trying to connect the run of Ali Hussein, who is currently in at a great position, calling in for a penalty, but this time the central referee has penalized Ali Hussein. Ali Hussein back on his feet. Team captain now Omar Bache floats that ball forward for a chase for Depop FC. Fantastic defensive work for Grand Casiya, who relied on the central defender Anthony Landing Sabali to get that ball desperately. It's a throw in and both sides working off their swords. Or socks rather, in trying to get the second goal. And of course the second goal will definitely prove decisive. This is Depop FC. Fantastic header from the team captain and number 4, Grand Casiya Babakuli. What a game here. What a game from the C4 football field. Entertaining and lively. First half has already given us 2 goals, and it is going to get us another or more goals in the second half. Or it's going to be post-match shootout to get us the winner in this contest remains to be seen. Ibrahima Suare. Suare heading it down. Mbemba Mane now. Mbemba get that ball forward. Grand Casiya on the attack. Will rely on Sang Marisane. Sang having it tough against his marker, and he's been rewarded by the central referee, who is Lamin Sanyang. And Sanyang Lamin is having the assistance of Sang Mendi. Tombong Ture Alaji S. Jallow, the 4th assistant referee, and Lending Kamara serves as the match commissioner in this lively and entertaining showdown. Of course, the C4 Sports Committee under the dynamic and able leadership of Mr. Hassan Demba. And we have to send the appreciation to Mr. Demba and the team for organizing not only this tournament, but tournament of this magnitude that has already reached its climax. That's a foul, and any moment from now, we're going to see a substitution coming from Grand Casiya. There is a player currently coming off for Grand Casiya, and Grand Casiya will have a fresh leg introduced. Seemingly Mbemba Mane is coming off. Mbemba Mane is coming off. And who is replacing Mane? We will definitely confirm that shortly. We will definitely confirm that for Grand Casiya shortly. And the score is currently 1-1 in case you're just monitoring situations. Musa Jao is the player. Jao 8, and of course Musa Jao will replace Mbemba Mane. Musa Jao 8 is the first player to be introduced. Musa Jao introduced by head coach Fabakari Keita. And that's going to be retaken as signaled by the 4th assistant referee Alaji S. Jallow. It is lively and entertaining. Magnificent turnout at the C4 football field. This is the beauty of community football. The beauty of community football. All these supporters, spectators, and all those that are present here aren't paid to come here and watch this crucial and lively contest, but they are here in love of community football. It is a long one. Omar, the team captain for Depop FC. Omar, not a decent one. Sangmari now. Sangmari, who is currently leading the line, is going to be an opportunity for Grand Casiya, but unfortunately, the team dispossessed. Depop FC. Lot of trophies in their trophy cabin. Omar Keita gets it down to the center forward and 9 Ali Hussein. Ali wrestled, and this time around rewarded by the central referee Lamin Sanya. Opportunity. Ali Hussein is a magnificent player. Ali Hussein. Magnificent player Ali Hussein. And of course, he is an integral member of the C4 district tournament team that are currently waiting for the final of the 2025-26 edition of Kombosa District Football Tournament. And they are facing. And Ali Hussein is also a contender of the youngest player of the tournament. And he has already bagged the leading goal scorer after scoring his third of the season. And of course, Ali Hussein might walk away with not only the leading goal scorer award, but also in contention of the youngest player of the tournament. And of course, scored 2 goals in the Kombosar district tournament. I stand to be corrected. Anyway, won 2 man of the match awards. And currently behind the ball. Can he get something from that this time around? It's a goal kick. Goal kick to Depop FC. It's going to be a victory in regulation. Of course, post-match shootouts will decide the winner and the winner between Grand Casiya and Depop FC. During my playing days, I hate post-match shootout as a player, but love post-match shootouts as a match commentator. But anyway, are we going to get to post-match shootout? We have to get a goal in the second half, or else second half will do post-match shootout will definitely do its job. Currently, the tournament proudly and officially bankrolled by Honorable Minister Dawda A. Jallow, and of course the kickoff taken by Honorable Minister Babukar Boy, and of course having the presence of Honorable Minister of Information Dr. Ismaila Sisa and a whole lot of dignitaries that are currently present with us at the C4 football field. Magnificent turnout, and this is just massive at the C4 football field. We were here in the final of the first edition. We were here in the Super Cup final of the second edition. And we are back again in the second edition final. And the final between Grand Casiya and Depop FC. And of course, it has been a success. It has been a success. And we believe the main sponsor of this tournament, Honorable Minister Dawda A. Jallow, is a bona fide and a proud son of this community. Not currently present with us to watch this final, but of course the dignitaries that are currently present with us to grace this final will definitely say a whole lot of good things about this community of C4. With the turnout and of course the level of composure, calmness, as far as this final is concerned. And of course, the level of talent already showcased in the first, and of course, the minute played in the second half is definitely magnificent. Mohamed Dukure, this is definitely a success. And of course, wherever Honorable Minister Dawda A. Jallow is, he will definitely be proud of his very own community. And of course, the dignitaries that are currently with us might also be shaking their heads to say this should be a continuous process in C4.
Well, many thanks. It's like after watching our electrifying first-half encounter in this end, at the moment it is the second period, so we're watching all of the electrifying. We played second period, 13 minutes here unofficially on according to our own time in here. Mbade wala komi nka fale nyamina mi alango angale kawanyinto akamda sifola bayeto angale ka homie ajam pakta oro afata le fakabang ni fannaul be jibe surtout fansol akamda ibe ye pare nyimal minke ye Depop jibe ye Grand Casiya jibe nyuli be akamda next team drong abe senior jimale ba sambara bayri adiamo nyi ameta demanding ay wadandansi kabirim sanchaba wolkeda team dimi anko Depop wolle tol fintindi Grand Casiya fana wala timo min niyo kuyandi wala kada sate bati akamda walunga alabanta kaldanya fula aninkinna onana sun sate bala siyo nyina mi alango on post my printing luwa minna aliu bobo aning max sanchaba wala nyati le nyola anatomy wati daron wala aliu bobo ti mim kada Depop la net minda nin ko net minda daron wala gafati mi londi moti gol poso nyinto oto ko nyin kama justice minister ala kodi bonni football nin ko justice minister jimale mate yut mi alango atelemu Dawda Honorable Dawda A. Jallow akamda adefongo la kotoma abijanne mi alon ko mbebe la mbeye bunyato jala sifo la bayeto ningo kunu kumal don jimal non kunu kumal wala modi mi haftan dunnal anen ko dunnal mi ka nyin fannal bayndi akamda bi ngestole na alkalo fama bijanne mi alan ko di newly alkali of C4 wala kara Mr. Bakari Bojang akamda VDC chairman fana mi alan ko ulle fa nyin silo mi alan ko atelon C4 la VDC chairman kuto nyindi ya Usman minkara Mr. Usman minte ade fana o bengo nyin tembol ibe final o njibe kam just Mr. la kolibo ni football and this time again tendo ko nyaka and an easy time for net mind. This is our now. It's a throw in wo kuwañin kamma dran akam da ngajale mo jama min ya ko yo tento ko to e to be to fono la bari to nem bote fi ñun tembo ñina e mi ya ko e fort referee akam da bi baba e baba nyara ala akam da bi afon la community adakela no referee ndi adakela no fort referee ndi o do kuwañin kamma dran ala londo ñin banta aba tandi kam ala filo jibe ba ala sifo la filo ji e camera ni min na ni ko sifo janti ita la bari e camera independence tenemo e camera box ba mbawol to e fanna fulo be pareta 15 minutes mi yana nga play janna nin ko 15 minutes ron amanke wala ba refay buloto ntol on official nga stet nyami nyin tembo well pa akamda diamoni akamda kre marathon nete mbe hakke dan.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Dukure. Entertaining and lively from the C4 football field. Currently a player down injured for Grand Casiya. Yankuba Koli back on his feet. No problem or problems for the player. And the team under the guidance of head coach Fabakary Keita. Whilst on the technical area for Depop is Musa Jaju in the absence of the team head coach Mustafa Kamara. And of course lively and entertaining. Set piece Grand Casiya. 1-1 is the current score in case you're just joining us. Tairu Sane spreads that ball wide for Depop to chase. Osman Sane to chase. Is possessed by Grand Casiya now, who will use the left side of the attack to chase. Sangmari could not connect to that as the ball rolls out into the gloves of the netminder Aliou Cisse. Aliou Cisse, the custodian. And of course playing in the second division of Gambian football. And Sumana Jaju is in the opposite goal post for Grand Casiya. Who is winning it? We have to wait and see. The score is currently 1-1. Tairu find the back of the net in the first half for Depop FC from the spot. Before center forward Aliou Sen restored parity from the spot. And of course from 12 yards to bring parity in this contest. And the score is currently 1-1. They have to score or else it's going to be post-match shootout to decide the winner. Aliou Sen down put on defensive duties. This is Sangmari now. Chested that ball down. Not a great combination. And finally, Depop will use the opportunity to get the ball in their opposition's half. It is currently lively in case you're just monitoring situations live on LSTV. Parliament Fatih Mohamed Dukure, and behind camera operations is Ayuba Kamara. What a way to cap off this tournament. What a way to end this tournament. Ibrahima Suare spreads it wide for the chasing number 18 for Grand Casiya, Yankuba Koli. Yankuba trying to go solo, spreading that ball wide. Fantastic defending. And partly done, and Depop will use the opportunity in time to head that ball from their own half. This time strike comes in, partly headed out by Depop FC. Danger still not averted. This time is Grand Casiya again. Ibrahima Suare reconnects that. Can they get something from that? And this time around, and just watch from the technical area. And of course, Aliou Sen. Aliou Sen is a fantastic player. Fantastic lad, Aliou Sen. He has every attribute of a fantastic young lad. I only hope 4th, 2nd, and 3rd division teams are watching. But C4 United will tell you, yes, he has to start from C4 first. But anyway, it is currently 1-1 from the C4 football field, and lively and entertaining in this crucial and lively showdown. And the tournament proudly and officially bankrolled by Honorable Minister Dawda A. Jallow. And the winner is going home with a giant trophy, gold medals, whooping $35,000 cash prize, while the runner-up will pocket home a consolation fee of $25,000, and of course silver medals, and of course a lot of individual awards to be taken. And currently Depop 1-1 is the score. Depop going along around the edge. Persons of headers, and Depop trying to unlock the defense of Grand Casiya. It is Depop on the attack now. Dribble pass one, looking for more. Down for some defensive duties. Omar Keita chases. Could not connect to that. Depop regained possession. Great combination. Fantastic possessive display from the C4 football field. Sangmari is being pushed off the ball and signaled by the central referee, who is Lamin Sane. Lamin Sanyang Rada, having the assistance of Sang Mendi, Tombong Ture, Lajes Jallow, and Landing Kamara serving as the match commissioner of this lively and entertaining showdown. And the game is live on LSTV1. It is Aliou Sen again. Aliou Sen gets it down to the team captain, Grand Casiya. Is that a foul he has given? And of course, if I am a scout this evening and having the opportunity to scout a player, and Aliou Sen is going to be on top of my wish list. He's definitely going to be on top of my list. Fantastic lad. And he has already caught my eyes. Of course, I only hope he's protected. And he has every attribute. Probably some of the coaches that are currently watching might tell me, Pa, we want to register him in the second round. But currently, Ali Hussein is behind the ball, trying to deliver this set piece for Grand Casiya. The score is 1-1 from the C4 football field in case you're monitoring situations live on LSTV. Ali Hussein, hands on hip. He's going to deliver. Point away by the goalkeeper. Partly dealt with by the goalkeeper, Ali Hussein. That was too powerful for the goalkeeper to have a comfortable catch. But he rose the highest. He rose the highest. Anyway, Ali Hussein, probably he will be playing for C4 United. So Ali Hussein is a fantastic lad. But we only hope he wouldn't spend that long with C4 United. We definitely want to see him excel in the second force. And of course, play or signing a lucrative contract, professional contract for that matter. And of course, it is currently lively 1-1. Hip Hop FC 1, Grand Casiya 1 is the current score. Grand Casiya 1 got their noses in the first half from the spot, courtesy of Tairusane. And Ali Hussein restored parity from 12 yards to bring this game to parity. And it is currently 1-1. Entertaining on and off the pitch. The question of are you entertained on the pitch? The answer is yes, we are entertained both on and off the pitch. It is colorful and lively on the pitch with a lot of possessive display. It is currently Grand Casiya! And this time the goalkeeper equal to that, and of course the crossbar to the rescue partly. Ali Hussein heads that into the gloves of the netminder. What a way to describe this moment at the C4 football field. What an atmosphere. The atmosphere is just electric. It's just electric. That was definitely very close for Grand Casiya to get the second, but unfortunately for the team, the crossbar to the rescue and to the rescue of Deep Up. And for the second time, the custodian, of course the goalkeeper Ali Hussein, rose the highest to gather that ball comfortably, but he is currently down, seemingly injured. Hon.Dawda, that was definitely very close, but of course, it's definitely close. But fortunately for Deep Up FC, the crossbar to the rescue. And for the second time, the goalkeeper gathering that ball for Deep Up FC. And the score is still 1-1.
Well, many thanks to Pa Fati. It's like just 1 minute to go. We have seen the opponent side, Grand Casiya, have squandered one of the clinical chance that allotted for them. They have squandered it, and football is very fair. Sometimes when you have a clear chance that allotted for you, you take it as a granted. Sometimes it reflects, it costs you. So, but in the end, we seen one of the electrifying. So far, so good. So one of the electrifying mouth-watering Mostock League final amid the sponsor who is not a passing, but the Justice Minister. And we played 22 minutes unofficially in the second period here at the C4 territory. After watching all the electrifying first period, second period again, we have seen the game, the tempo of the game is getting too high here at the moment. But at the moment, we played 23 minutes into the second period, but we have seen they really have to do something here if they want to unpause my penalty. Sometimes it is something that a particular a particular manager is not working for to have to end the encounter on post my penalty. It's a high time you score. If you don't score, how can you win? You really have to score. We have seen Dipoba open the scoring through courtesy of Ater Usani, who is not a passing but Ateta, Viper, the only player who played for C4 United, one of the superstar played for C4 district team, Viper, who moved C4 United to the other level ongoing Combo South District competition. Aliu and Sena Umar Keita. But the other end party is like we have Ensa Koli also, who also is playing one of the great role, who is also playing for Dipom. Ensa Koli is one of the eye-catching player for Dipom. And we have seen, could you remember, is the same person who scored for Nyofele, who is not a person but a Viper. Aliu scored Nyofele, Nyofele restored party. But in the end, we have seen as before United that game before advancing to the other level. They now played for they are semi-final with Carton, where they beat Carton 2-1. They now playing against Jambo. But so far so good. It's like we watching one of the fight, one of the most important encounter between these two teams. They are these two stalwart teams.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Dukure. It is lively and entertaining. Lively and entertaining from the C4 football field. And we have already played over 24 minutes in the second half unofficial. It's Ali Hussein again. And on the far side, Ali Hussein will surely try to get that ball. And Hussein is having it tough against his marker. Hussein trying to hold possession. And trying to hold possession for Grand Casiya. Gets it down for the team captain and number 4, Baba Kuli. Baba gets it down. Great combination deep up. Magnificent clearance. And of course, we will try to run down. We will try to run down the halftime scores in the GFF Men's Division 1. And of course, we will try to get you the halftime scores of the division, as we may have some other people that might have a keen interest. But currently from the C4 football field, it is 1-1. Halftime, TMT nil, Fortune Football Club 1, and Bangali Mane scored the only goal. Medina United nil, Champions Real de Banjul 2, Falu Gay and Ajibu Diba with the goals. And Greater Tomorrow nil, Hawks FC nil at the Box Family Stadium. Team Rhino nil, Bombarda 1 is the halftime score, and Bombarda's goal was scored by Suleiman Koli. And back to the C4 football field, it is currently from the C4 football field, Grand Casiya 1, Depop FC 1. Depop took an early advantage from the spot, courtesy of Tarisani, before Ali Hussein restored parity from 12 yards. It is already lively and entertaining. An end-to-end showdown. And this time it is Grand Casiya on the attack. Sang Marisane again. This time, massive header. What a way to cap off this tournament. And of course, the supporters are anxiously waiting, patiently waiting for the second goal. I am only trying to phantom what's going to be the atmosphere at the C4 football field if we are to have a second goal here, coming from either Grand Casiya or Depop FC. The fans will definitely invade the field. But currently it is 1-1. Anxiously waiting for the second goal. But if there is no second goal, it's going to be post-match shootout. Sangmari to chase again. Sangmari, who is currently leading the line, trying to maneuver his way out. Dribble past one, looking for more. Spreads it down to Omar Geta! Fantastic strike from Ali Hussein. But of course, magnificent defensive work from the central defenders of Depop FC. What a moment. What a moment from the C4 football field. What a moment. And of course, the question of are you entertained? We are definitely entertained. Omar Keita again lifts it down for the new entrant, who will try to maneuver his way. Cross comes in, magnificent header. Omar regained possession once again. Omar Keita floats that ball, trying to connect the run of the center forward, and the ball eludes every other individual for a goal kick. Mohamed Dukure, it is definitely a high pressing game coming from Depop and of course Grand Casiya. And of course Grand Casiya came very close. That was another magnificent delivery from of course the leading goal scorer Ali Hussein, but his effort was blocked indecently by a defender of Depop FC, and the score still remains 1-1.
Well, coming we dynamize the low weight. Nyatara ko hakili wakang akamda Umar Keita in Sifale school against Brikama Super Cup. The matamil labanda kawapita e winter akamda in Sifal Keta asinkoto school go to manna golo ninje barakamda be a filter ala system ninale. Oto Grand Casiya sante ngaje sante iwa play kanyami na ye tempo ninsikala at the moment Depop pana ila side ifara bakada kanaka school ngaje not long ago if I chance also by both side of play can kaja njemwe bang ni ila febola Umar Keita ni this is a clear chance nyanka also no kaba fitala game that spoke of play become la fanna nyina most our what dan tambe become likiba minga play sangosan substitution is to be effect. What is the name? Number 11 to complete the rest of the minutes. Dembo giving way for the number 11 for Depop. Teru. Call it. Depop number 7 now. Yeah, so far so good. Akam dang min play say over 75 meeting abi accumulate ngo play le sifola afanna dang natara ko na professional time in kaminke akam ngara wol na Biden despite we are not playing exactly 45 minutes akam da nyin tem wala aba kolari mbake nyin team flore bayri ibela council akam da is a cracky is a navi moments akam de be akam da yak mas lefan ka last bus of Quran karang fan nyata ko na pedition work le last bus of Quran ibebe yak mas kan ka karam but is a cracky moment ningo na and this time
Party Honorable has also arrived at the C4 football field to grace this very important final. And of course, this is a remarkable success for the people of C4. And of course, the community should definitely embrace this. Of course, it's another attack, heading that ball down straight into the gloves of the netman Aliou Cisse. Fantastic and timely savior for Depop. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Not a decent delivery from the goalkeeper. Grand Casiya, Omar Keita. And the ball is already out. The ball is already out and already out. And that's going to be... Let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. And Omar Keita will have a word with the central referee Lamin Sanyang. And he wouldn't receive any caution. But that seems to be his final warning from the central referee Lamin Sanyang. It is currently swiftly taken by Depop FC, who are desperately in need of a second. Equally, Grand Casiya from the C4 football field. And the magnificent turnout. And of course, special thanks to every dignitary currently present with us at the C4 football field. And the game is also live on LSTV1. You can either be at the C4 football field or watch the game at the comfort zone. At your own comfort, you can sit in your house, watch the game from the C4 football field live on LSTV1. Special thanks to C4 Sports Committee under the dynamic and able leadership of Mr. Hassan Demba. Grand Casiya 1, Depop FC 1. Grand Casiya having the head coach Fabakary Keita and Osman Baji as his assistant, whilst Mustafa Kamara Thank you very much. And Grand Casiya started this game with Ansumana Jaju, Ali Hussein, Baba Koli, Ibrahim Suare, Omar Keita, Ali Koli, Yankuba Koli, Buba Sambu, Mbemba Mane, who is already taking off, Sangmari Sane, landing Sabali, and of course Musa Jao came on as a substitute, whilst Depop FC, Musa Jaju on the technical area, serving as the head coach in the absence of Mustafa Kamara, the head coach. And the team started with Aliou Cisse in goal, Modu Sambu, Teiru Sane, Yusufa Sane, Ensa Koli, Dembo Koli, Yusufa Sane, Teiru Sane, Omar Baji, Osman Sane, and Abdurrahman Jame. Completes the 11 for Depop FC, and currently having two Teiru Sanes. But of course, Teiru Sane broke the deadlock to give the advantage. Currently is a corner. Time running out for both sides. Are we going to see the winner in regulation, or it's going to be post-match shootout to decide the winner? Remains to be seen. We have 15 and 18. Teiru Sane. Cross comes in, eludes every other player. Omar Keita will surely get that ball forward for Grand Casiya. Not a decent one from the youngster Keita. Trying to connect the run of Ali Hussein up front. But currently it's going to be a set PO throw in rather for Depop FC. Depop FC in the second edition. Cross out from the group stage in the first edition. Whilst Grand Casiya will try to chase through Sangmari. And this is the second edition of the tournament, which is proudly and officially bankrolled by Honorable Minister Dawda A. Jallow. And the tournament started with a 3-group tournament. In Group A, we had Sanchaba United that finished on top of the table, followed by Sarumbel United with 5 points. And Sanchaba and Sarumbel advanced to the quarterfinal, while Holy Trinity and Old Schools bow out of the competition. In Group B, we had Grand Casiya that finished first with 5 points, closely monitored by Sateba on second with 4 points, and of course Canada, Black Star. Canada bow out whilst Black Star finish as best losers. It's an attack currently for Deep Up FC, trying to get the second goal before the end of this lively and entertaining showdown. Omar, the team captain, leaves it for the advancing player, but already the new entrant clears that ball desperately. In Group B, we had Canada that bow out of the tournament, while Sateba, Grand Casiya and Black Star advance. Black Star advance as best losers, or one of the best losers. In Group C, Jack Kingdom advance as best losers. Falcons FC finished second with 4 points, and on top of that table it was Deep Up FC, whilst Titan FC bow out of the competition. In the quarterfinal it ended Sanchaba United and Falcons, and Sanchaba advanced on post-match shootout, securing a spot in the semi-final, and Deep Up FC nil, Sarumbel nil, and Deep Up advanced on post-match shootout. Grand Casiya got the better of Black Star on post-match shootouts, while Jack Kingdom and Sateba also drew before Sateba advanced on post-match shootout. In the semi-final, it ended Sanchaba United nil, Deep Up nil, and Deep Up advanced on post-match shootouts, whilst Grand Casiya got the better of Sateba to secure a spot in the final, where they are currently facing. Grand Casiya faces Deep Up FC in the second edition final of Honorable Minister Dawda A. Jallow sponsored tournament in the community of C4. But anyway, time running out. Definitely running out for both sides. Any moment from now, it's going to be substitution for Deep Up, another experienced player to be introduced by Deep Up FC. Time running out. We have already played 36 minutes unofficial. We have under 4 minutes of normal time, and what is expected to be added on unofficial before the central referee will end the proceedings. Will definitely end the proceedings from the C4 football field. Substitution and already effected by Deep Up FC, and Abdul Dabo is the latest player, one of the experienced, if not the experienced player for Deep Up FC. Time running out. Fans anxiously waiting for the second goal. Are we going to have the second, or is going to be post-match shootout to decide? Omar Keita to float that. Keita around the area. That's a glancing header straight into the gloves of the netminder. Grand Casiya hoping to win it in regulation. Equally, Deep Up FC. It is the second edition of Honorable Minister Dawda A. Jallow sponsored tournament, proudly and officially bankrolled, and currently having a line of dignitaries, cabinet ministers, a good number of cabinet ministers with us to grace this very important final. And of course, it is already a success. Already a success at the C4 football field, as the time is definitely old here, and the central referee is constantly checking on his wrist. We have under 3 minutes of normal time. And what is expected to be added on? How many of the minutes is going to be added on remains to be seen. And Ansumana Jajo gets that ball decently for Grand Casiya. And of course, if they aren't able to get it in regulation, post-match shootout will definitely do its job. This time it is currently strike on on Deep Up Football Club on the stroke of the end of the period here. It is already a goal for Deep Up FC. On Deep Up, what a strike and what a goal from the C4 football field. Are you seeing what I am currently seeing? Have you seen what I have already seen? What a goal, and no goalkeeper on the planet is saving that. No goalkeeper is saving that. What a goal, and what a goal for Deep Up FC. A super sub and a super sub Ibrahim Kamara will go down in the history books of Deep Up FC. What a way, and what a way to cap up this thing here. What a way to cap off this final at the C4 football field. What a goal from Deep Up FC. Super sub Ibrahim Kamara. Super sub Ibrahim Kamara will definitely be in the history books. Ibrahim Kamara with a magnificent goal from the C4 football field. And this goal is qualified to win any trophy as far as any contest is concerned. And he ran down to Honorable Minister Dr. Ismaila Cisse. And it is 3 minutes to be added on. 3 minutes to be added on. Navi moment. What a way to cap off this tournament. Fantastic effort from the youth center sub, from the super sub. And he is going to be the hero. He is definitely going to win the man of the match. He is undoubtedly going to be the man of the match if the score should remain like this. It is currently Grand Casiya hoping to get this game to parity. And currently they have under 3 minutes of additional time to do that job. Mohamed Dukure, what a way to cap this. And of course it's going to be Ibrahim Kamara on the lips of every supporter of Depop FC who got the second goal for the boys dressed in red colors. And Grand Casiya needs to score in under 3 minutes or else they will surrender the giant trophy, the whooping cash prize, and of course gold medals. Another opportunity, this time another substitute. This is Seni Bojang trying to maneuver his way out. Bojang, and of course Bojang dispossessed. Mohamed Dukure, this is lively, just lively. I am definitely entertained, and I also believe every spectator and individual from the C4 football field is entertained.
Yeah, thank you so much, Pa. I could remember 2019. It happens in Lamin, where 9-1-1 were leading Medina. Just a second, Medina raised to parity. I could remember, but certainly we have seen a Depop. Certainly Depop is certainly leading here at the Siporian territory. Courtesy of Ibrahim Kamara. Ibrahim Kamara scored according to our own timing, just 2 minutes to end the 90 minutes here. Ibrahim Kamara scored the second goal for Depop. But any moment it's like they also condition. Grand Casiya are now conditioned to restore parity. If you restore parity, now you can face up post my plenty. You are now conditioned to restore parity. They are now conditioned to restore parity. You are seeing a Champions League trophy. How can you lift it? How can you snatch it? How can you take it without scoring goals? At this point in time, we have seen 2 goal score line at the end of the in this encounter at the Sifoyan territory. Mbade will come for them. Nyintembola Grand Casiya ole condition sa impuka kadanya flanya nyinke ego fula amambam fona banda football mu fende nyanko namambang ama nim referee man toro federal woto amambang. It is not over only, it is all over. Pa akam the free call kana you can continue.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Dukure. And the supporters of Depop FC are anxiously waiting for the final whistle to be crowned champions and champions of the second edition. And they will be the champions of the land. And of course, the champions of the land. And of course, it's going to be Ibrahim Kamara. Oh yes, Ibrahim Kamara. On the lips of every supporter of Depop FC. Time running out. Any moment from now. Central referee will end the proceedings. And of course, Depop on the driving seat. Depop FC on the driving seat, and Omar Keita is currently down and nosing an injury. Depop FC aging closer. They are aging and aging closer. While the supporters of Grand Casiya. Grand Casiya needs to score. Grand Casiya needs to score or else they will surrender. They will surrender the giant trophy, whooping $35,000 cash prize, and of course gold medals. The score is currently not on their advantage. It is Depop FC. You could see the celebrations in style for Depop FC. Celebrations in style for Depop FC. What a way to cap that off. It's a yellow card from the goalkeeper. It's a yellow card for Aliou Cisse, who the central referee believe it's time to wind down the clock. Navi moment, nerve-wracking moment for the supporters of Grand Casiya. Will they be able to secure the much needed equalizer? Is that the final whistle? And Depop FC are crowned champions and champions of the land. Undoubtedly the champions of the land, Depop FC. Depop FC, the champions of the land. And of course, this is where we're going to draw the curtain. It has been Parliament Fatih, Mohamed Dukure, Ayuba Kamara. Until then, this is where we're going to cap it off and hand over proceedings to C4 Sports Committee to continue on the proceedings. From the C4 football field, magnificent scenes, magnificent. Mohamed Dukure is all over. Fantastic turnout and of course, fantastic final between Grand Casiya and Depop FC.
Well, it is all over. Nga fale la footballo amam bang pana banta. Wala say montoro fit abanta le pepe. 90 minutes bantale diko ila Ibrahima Kamara akam da tariko kono. Atele toba tariko kono say mbayring ful ku nyanta wala ke sango sang Ibrahima Kamara bi atele fana ku nyanta oke sifo la bayeto kabiri montoro miti fula montoro miti kile kale 90 minutes ya kodi Ibrahima Kamara nata bonan laro malong dipop ya bon na muntoldo bara kila modi mi yalan ko adaka ku sababu jang mi yalan ko tarikul kono molta nyina akam da nyin tembo nyina dipop de nyina a 2025 2026 justice minister ala kodi bonde footballo akam da mi ya samba ko tan kedano wollo molti mi yalan ko lon dipop de mighty min kala grand Casiya tabin 2017 ifamata ka trophy nyinta bari yakata ba ke nyinam inata nang o dige you can chop it and come again well
Sipo people, thank you, DJ, thank you, Parliament, LSTV, thank you, Mohammed Dukure, thank you, Honorable Dawda A. Jallow. The youth of Sipo are smiling. The youth of Sipo are very much appreciating Honorable Dawda Jallow. We are very happy, Dr. Ismail Sise. We are very happy, Dr. Nabil Samate. We are very much happy. We are very much happy, Mr. Boy. Honorable Babu Karboy, thank you for coming. Thank you, family of Dawda A. Jallow, Abdullah Jallow, Modu Jallow, and Ibrahima Jallow, commonly called Jallow Sipo. When I call back on them, when the mobile control and link are doing presentation of Luo Diata, I couldn't Luo Diata, what would go Volcanina, Luo. Now, also member organizing committee members, thank you very much. I am very much happy. Organizing committee members, Dembo Party, Abdullah Jaju, Premaso, Yuko Kamara, Mohamed Tane, Pamala Demba, Sekou Mimanka, Mohamed Kurubali, Hatabu Jaju. I thank you all. I thank everyone. Thank you, Daddy. No more their control. Straight Wado PJ Bake, the new presentation also. Because certificate is Secretary Association who is coming on behalf of the Secretary Association. If you call on my uncle Amadou Demba from West Coast region, Amadou Demba, to come and give this. The Pop FC, Grand Casiya, please. Players. Adin Nisane will receive Referee Association certificate on referee's behalf. Mohamed Dukure. Mohamed Dukure, LSTB1, Parliament Party. Why? Al Parliament Party Soprola Mohamed Dukure from LSTB. Parliament Party, our able commentator. Alcalo Bagere, Alcalo Bakari Bojang, Alcalo Bakari Bojang, then I owe prize only to our able media team. Bamalan Demba, Abdullah Jaju, Dembo Fati, Ibrahim Aso, Sekou Nimanka, Sankun Jadi, come for your certificate. We are very much happy. On behalf of Sibo, We have our BDC chairman, Usman Minte. On behalf of the youth of Sipo, please kindly give this certificate to these awarded people. These are our OC members, Sipon Kolu, Alala OC GB, please. Aliso Bulola, please. Aliso Bulola. That's Segu Nyimanga, our technician. Segu Nyimanga, attending technician. On every group, you have your own technician. Thank you, Segu Nyimanga. Who is next? That's our able soldier. Malandin Demba Bamalam, thank you for your service. Thank you, Bamalam. Abdullah Jaju, a conscious OC member. A conscious. Thank you, Abdullah Jaju. Thank you, Umar Jane. Thank you for your service. We are very much happy. Thank you, Sankun Jabi. Sankun, thank you for your service. Kontanta Baki. Thank you, Ibrahima. Ibrahima So. Thank you, Zed, for your service. Dembo Party, our able advisor. Dembo, thank you. Email Keba Yajibe, thank you, Dembo. Hard luck to our chat. Thank you, Simon. Simon, our security advisor. Simon, thank you for your service.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Hey, Alinso.
Usman Kamara. Thank you. And then Mr. Wodila, I would like to call on Fadi Jana. And the most active committee or executive member, goes to Ensa Kamara Kakai. Kakai is the most active and the most vibrant executive committee member of 2025-2026 Ensa Kamara. I'll call on Piano of Madina Salam, Lamin Toure, Piano Madina Salam. Next is referee. Next is referees now. I now call on Mama Marina, Chairman of Future. Mama Marina, Chairman of Future Sport Committee. Thank you. We appreciate your comment and we are very much happy. Referees, go close to the podium. Go close to the podium. Now for individual award. Individual award is the best score of the tournament. The best score of the tournament goes to Mustafa Kamara of the Pop. Mustafa Kamara of the Pop is the tournament best score 2025, 2026. 2026. Can you guess the best goalkeeper of the tournament? No goal. It goes to Aliou Cisse of the Pop. Aliou Cisse is the tournament best goalkeeper 2025, 2026 of the Jallow Football League. Hon.Dawda, please, can you kindly leave us to one more? As the man of the match. support example of Thank you so much, Elsa. From the tournament from the going down to the district and then to the zonal. Thank you for the practice. Thank you. From there, the runners up. The runners up. Runner up. Our honorable Dr. Life Samade Health Minister to stand and award the runner-up medal. Runner-up Grand Casiya having very perfect tournament from the young very local team of Grand Casiya. They have great talent, all young lads. This is not the last, it's not the end, but we hope and pray by next year, and you say, Omar State, Omar Keza, and the rest of the young, congratulations, Mama Keza, for leading Grand Casiya team to the final. After 10 to 15 years, now reaching the final. This is a massive achievement for Grand Casiya. Also, the entire management of Grand Casiya. Congratulations. It's a great achievement. The whole community is concerned. This is definitely a great Information Minister. On behalf of Hon.Dawda Jallow, Hon. Dr. Casiya will give so for the family of Hon.Dawda Jallow, Jallow is here, Jallow is here. Thank you. We are very much. Honorable, Honorable, we are waiting for the third edition. We are definitely waiting for the third edition of the tournament. And now to the people, and now for the winners of 2025, 2026 championship, sponsored by Hon.Dawda Jallow. And all the ministers this time, we want all the ministers. The ministers are up. What about us? Please let us stand up, please. behalf